Hi everyone. I'm sorry I can't be there in class with you today to personally go over this lesson, but I hope that this video will cover what you need. Ms. Bushnell, feel free to pause this video at any time. I will also have places where you can pause as well for students to do the problems on their own. So we've already done day 1 of solving systems by substitution. So today is day 2. They're going to get a little bit more advanced, but I think you guys are able to do this. So our concept today is solving systems by substitution, day 2. Here are our steps. So we're going to substitute the solved variable, and this time it's either going to be X or Y. Day 1, they were strictly Y equals. Today, you can have some X equals to start with, and you're going to plug it into the other equation. Then you're going to solve for the variable that's left over. Once you get that variable, you're going to plug it back into an original equation and solve for the other. And then, just like in day 1, make sure you write your answer as a coordinate point. All right, so now let's solve each system by substitution. So I highly recommend a highlighter or a different colored pen, because what we're going to do is we are going to highlight the part of what the single variable is equal to. So we have 9x plus 7y is equal to 33, and negative 6x is equal to y. So we're going to take negative 6x, this is equal to y, and we are going to substitute it into the top y. So this is going to go in here. So now when we rewrite it, it's going to look like this. 9x plus 7 parentheses negative 6x is equal to 33. Now you're going to need to do some distribution. You're going to distribute this 7 inside. So the 9x is left alone. 7 times negative 6x is minus 42x is equal to 33. Now, combine like terms. 9x minus 42x is negative 33x is equal to 33. Divide by negative 33. And we get x is equal to negative 1. So we have our x. So I'm going to put that down in my corner here, negative 1, comma. Now we need to take, I'm just focusing a little bit. I realized it was kind of out of focus. There we go, much better. Sorry if it was out of focus for you guys there at the start. So now we're going to take this x equals negative 1, and I'm going to plug it in to the bottom equation. So we have negative 6 times negative 1 is equal to y. Now we just simplify. Negative 6 times negative 1 is 6, and that is equal to y. And so we put it in our coordinate point, negative 1, 6. All right, next problem. So we have negative x plus y is equal to 30, and x is equal to 7y. So we have just x. So we're going to plug 7y into the x of the top. Now, this negative stays, so we have negative 7y plus y is equal to 30. we're going to distribute this negative. So negative 7y plus y is equal to 30. Combine like terms. Negative 7y plus y is negative 6y is equal to 30. And now divide by negative 6. So we get y is equal to negative 5. And then remember, that is a y, so it goes into the second spot of our coordinate point. So now we need to plug this y in to solve for x. I'm going to plug it into the second equation. So we have x is equal to 7 times negative 5. 7 times negative 5 is negative 35. So that is my x. All right, so 2 of them down. Miss Bushnell, feel free to pause at this time to take questions or to let them finish writing. All right, so welcome back, guys. We're now going to move on to some slightly tougher ones. All right, so we have y equals negative 7x plus 6 and 5x plus y is equal to 2. So again, we have y equals. So we're going to plug negative 7x plus 6 into the bottom y. So we have 5x plus negative 7x plus 6 is equal to 2. Now we have plus a negative, so I'm going to rewrite that as just minus. Now we have like terms that we need to combine. So negative 2x plus 6 is equal to 2. Now it's just a two-step equation. Subtract 6 from both sides. Negative 2x is equal to negative 4. And then divide by negative 2. So we get x is equal to positive 2. So that's going to go into our first spot of our coordinate point. But we now still need to find our y. So I'm going to take our x equals 2, and I'm going to plug it into the top equation. So we have y equals negative 7 times 2 plus 6. Negative 7 times 2 is negative 14 plus 6. Negative 14 plus 6 is going to be negative 8. And then we just write that in our coordinate point. All right. Last one that I'm going to do, and then you guys are going to get some time to try these problems on your own. So we have 8x minus 5y is equal to 37, and x equals 2y plus 6. So again, we have a single x equals, so 2y plus 6. We're going to substitute into the x here, into this x. So we have 8 times 2y plus 6 minus 5y is equal to 37. As you can see, we have parentheses, so we have distribution that we have to do. So 16y plus, what's that going to be, 48 minus 5y is equal to 37. Combine like terms. 16y minus 5y is going to be 11y plus 48 is equal to 37. And now, again, just combine, or not combine, two-step solving. Subtract 48. And we have 11y is equal to negative 11. Divide by 11. And we have y is equal to negative 1. And now we're going to go and plug this. I'm going to plug it into the bottom equation. So we have x is equal to 2 times negative 1 plus 6, negative 2 plus 6, and we get x is equal to 4. There we go. Again, Ms. Bushnell, feel free to pause at this point to let students finish writing down the example. All right. So now that we have gone through and done 4 examples with me, now you guys are going to try some problems on your own. So here are the 2 problems that I would like you to try. So go ahead, Ms. Bushnell, pause, give them however much time you feel like they need. I am going to do these problems in order, so if you want them to do the first one first and then resume, then the second one, that is totally fine as well. All right, I'm going to do the first problem now. So we have x equals 2y and negative 9x plus 4y equals 28. So x equals 2y. We're going to take that 2y and plug it into the x into the bottom. So we have negative 9, 2y plus 4y is equal to 28. We distribute the negative 9. So we have negative 18y plus 4y is equal to 28. Combine like terms. So we have negative 14y is equal to 28. Divide by negative 14. And we get y is equal to negative 2. So now we take that y equals, and I'm going to plug it into the top. So x is equal to 2 times negative 2. X is equal to negative 4. So there is the first you try. At this time, again, Ms. Bushnell, feel free to pause for them to do number 2. All right, I'm now going to do number 2. Hopefully you guys got some time to try it on your own. So y equals 6x plus 2, and 5x minus 6y is equal to 19. We're going to take y equals 6x plus 2 and plug it into the y that's down below. So we have 5x minus 6 times 6x plus 2 is equal to 19. We need to distribute this minus 6 to inside the parentheses. So 5x minus 36x minus 12 is equal to 19. Combine like terms. So negative 31x minus 12 is equal to 19. Add 12 to both sides. Negative 31x is equal to 31. Divide by negative 31. and we get x is equal to -1. So that's our first. Now I'm going to take that, plug it into the top, and we get y is equal to 6 times -1 plus 2. So -6 plus 2, y is equal to -4. Did you get it right? If you didn't, were you able to see where you went wrong? Hopefully you were. Now, we are almost done. There's just one more quick little thing we need to talk about, and it is something we have already gone over before, so it's going to be quick. So the final things we need to talk about are our special solutions. You have a special solution when your variables cancel out and you are strictly just left with numbers. So remember, no solution is when you get something false. An example would be something like -2 is equal to 3 or 1 is equal to 0. Infinitely many solutions is when you get something that is true. An example would be something like 5 is equal to 5 or -10 is equal to -10. All right, so let's go through. I'm going to do these ones with you guys. So identify the number of solutions of each system using substitution. So x equals -2y plus 2. And -3x minus 6y is equal to -6. So we're going to take the x equals and plug it into the bottom x. So -3 times -2y plus 2 minus 6y is equal to -6. We distribute the -3. So we get 6y minus 6 minus 6y is equal to -6. We combine like terms. 6y minus 6y cancels out. So we're left with -6 is equal to -6. That is true. So we have infinite solutions. All right, last one. Y equals 3x minus 3 and -6x plus 2y equals -3. So we have y equals, so we're going to plug 3x minus 3 into the y down below. So we have -6x plus 2 times 3x minus 3 is equal to -3. Distribute the 2. -6x plus 6x minus 6 is equal to -3. Combine like terms. -6x plus 6x, well, that cancels out. And we're left with -6 is equal to -3. That is false. So this guy has no solutions. And that is the end of lesson 3, substitution. Homework is on Delta Math, lesson 3. And don't worry, when we return on Tuesday, we will be doing quite a bit of review of both day 1 and day 2 substitution. I'll see you guys when I get back.